Hello, this is Professor Tom, your Asperger's advisor. And this is a story from my life. I call it Climbing the Rope. Now, when I was in junior high, I was the smallest male in my peer group. This is not a happy state of existence. So what did I do? I ordered Joe Weider's muscle building course out of the back of a comic book. Plus, I found a book called Yoga, Youth, and Reincarnation. And I started doing yoga exercises. And you got to realize, this is back in the middle 60s when nobody hardly knew what yoga was. Plus, I would get up in the morning before going to school, and I would spend probably over an hour training with weights and doing yoga postures. Plus, I changed my diet. My mom subscribed to Prevention magazine, so I would read up on that. And because of the exercise, I started growing because of the yoga exercise, lifting weights, changing my diet. And I grow big. In fact, in my family, I'm easily a few inches taller than any of my extended genetic family. I grew probably to my maximum extent. Now that I'm older, I'm only probably about 5'9" to 5'10". But I topped out at about 6 feet when I was in my teenage years and early 20s. Now, with all this exercise, another thing I did is my dad, using some irrigation pipes with his friend the farmer George, built this really neat swing set in my backyard. Had a teeter-totter, but also what it had was kind of an acrobat bar. And there were two spools, the type that they put telephone wire on, that were probably about 3 or 4 feet in cross-section. And I had one on one side of the acrobat bar and another one on the other side. And I would sit there and I would swing, jump out, grab the acrobat bar, swing over to the other top of the other spool, turn around, do it again. And I would do this a lot, okay? Through all the exercise, swinging on the acrobat bar, I grew strong. Now, because I had Asperger's and was socially unaware, I didn't really realize how powerful I was, okay? I still thought of myself as a nerdy, little weak guy. And in a way, yeah, that's what I was. But in another way, I was like totally hard muscles, in shape, gymnast-type body. I didn't realize it because I was socially shy. I didn't have any friend group to speak of that was going to say, "Hey, Tom, you're looking good." It wasn't there, okay? It just wasn't there. But what I did do is I continued to exercise. I got good. Now, by the time I got to high school, I was definitely in shape. And we have gym class. Now, I always hated gym class because I'm just not the sports type that much. The most I really did in sports was running sports, like cross country specifically. But anyway, in the gym class, we had a pegboard that had 6 little pegs. Most people couldn't even do 1 or 2, most of the high school students. And we also had the quarterback. And the quarterback, what was his name, Russ, he actually led our team to second in state in the football championships in our senior year with his passing arm. Not exactly a weak guy. Well, anyway, at one point we had a climbing the rope where from the top of this one room in the gym that had a wrestling mat on the bottom, on the floor area. You know, I don't know how far up the rope was exactly, but I'd say 20-some feet at least. We had one exercise where the coach timed us, the phys ed teacher was the coach, climbing the rope. And I think his name was Wiener. But anyway, Russ Boone got on the rope and he started climbing up using his arms and legs. And if I remember correctly, he finally got and touched the top at about 30 seconds. Well, then they finally got around to me and the coach says, "Go." Well, I grabbed it just with my hands. That's how strong I was from doing the acrobat bar. Didn't use my legs, put them out, and boom, 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 boom. 9 seconds I touched the top. I didn't realize how impressive this was, but it is interesting to note more and more as I went to high school, people got to the point where I did not get bullied being a nerd boy. Trust me. In fact, I'll tell you about another one that happened to me in a later video called Foot Fight at the Votech Corral, where I basically stood down 3 other people and did not get beat up. But anyway, have a nice day, and remember, if you have Asperger's, definitely think on the positive side.